In a world where everyone's chasing youth like it's a currency, one Hollywood star is quietly breaking the rules. While her peers smooth every line and freeze every expression, Keri Russell, yes, the same woman who once sparked national chaos just by cutting her hair, is choosing to stay real. At 49, she's saying what few celebrities dare to admit. She likes the way she looks. No filters. No fillers. No panic about aging, just honesty. Her words hit like a shockwave because they challenge everything the entertainment industry sells us. In a town obsessed with perfection, Keri's embracing imperfection, and fans are calling her the rebel of real beauty. But what made her take such a bold stand, especially now, when Hollywood is more artificial than ever? That's where this story begins. Let's be honest, Hollywood's idea of beauty has completely changed. What used to be aging gracefully is now a billion-dollar business built on needles, lasers, and filters. Every red carpet seems filled with faces that don't move, smiles that never fade, and skin that looks more digital than real. And even younger stars, people in their 20s, are joining the wave, tweaking and reshaping before their careers even begin. That's exactly what Keri Russell was calling out. In her own words, plastic surgery is having such a moment right now. Men, women, 20-year-olds. It's everywhere. She didn't name names, but we all know what she meant. Hollywood has turned looking perfect into a full-time job. For Keri, it's not about judging anyone who does it. It's about how impossible it's become to simply look your age without people assuming you've let yourself go. She's one of the few stars openly saying, "No thanks, I'm good as I am." And that quiet confidence? It's starting to sound like rebellion, but the real surprise came when she revealed how even she sometimes struggles with the reflection she sees on screen. When Keri watched herself on The Diplomat, she admitted something most stars would never say out loud. She actually liked how she looked. No camera tricks, no smoothing filters, just her playing a powerful, messy, and completely human character. She told People magazine, "I watched the show and I'm like, I do not look like that, you know? I like the way I look on the show." That line says it all, not because she's bragging, but because she's surprised she even feels that way. In Hollywood, liking your real self has become such a rare emotion. It almost feels rebellious. For decades, Keri's been surrounded by a business that measures worth in close-ups and red carpet photos. She's seen how easy it is for confidence to fade with every wrinkle, every tabloid comparison. But instead of chasing an illusion, she's learning to appreciate the reflection that fame once made. Her question. It's not about pretending aging doesn't bother her. It's about reclaiming the right to look like herself. That's not vanity. That's courage. And the deeper she went into the conversation, the more she revealed just how heavy the pressure can be, especially when everyone else feels entitled to tell you how you should look. Keri Russell didn't sugarcoat it. Being a woman in Hollywood isn't just about talent. It's about surviving a constant spotlight that never switches off. She said it herself. It's such a weird thing being a woman. Everyone has an opinion about the way you look, the way you dress, the way your hair is. And that's the truth. In an industry that claims to celebrate individuality, the pressure to look camera-ready never really ends. Every wrinkle becomes a headline. Every outfit becomes a debate. Even for someone as respected as Keri, there's always a quiet whisper in the background. Should I fix this? Should I look younger? It's the kind of mental noise that slowly chips away at confidence until you start doubting what makes you you. But here's where Keri stands apart. She's not trying to win that impossible game. She's accepted that people will talk, criticize, and compare. And she stopped letting it define her worth, because beneath the red carpet smiles and polished interviews, there's a truth most celebrities never admit. No matter how famous you are, it still hurts to be judged for simply aging. And if anyone knows what that judgment feels like firsthand, it's Keri. Her battle with public opinion started long before The Diplomat, back in the days when one simple haircut almost ended her career. Before Keri Russell became the calm, confident star of The Diplomat, she was America's sweetheart, the curly-haired college girl everyone adored on Felicity. But in 1999, one decision turned that love into chaos. Her character went through a breakup, and the show's creator, J.J. Abrams, asked if she'd be willing to cut her long, iconic curls for the storyline. Keri said yes, not realizing she was about to set off one of the strangest pop culture storms in TV history. When Felicity returned that season, fans lost it, viewers flooded message boards, ratings dipped, and strangers even stopped her on the street to say things like, "You were so pretty before you cut your hair." Imagine being in your 20s, doing your job as an actress, and suddenly your haircut becomes a national crisis. That moment taught Keri a harsh truth. People don't just watch women in Hollywood, they own their image. The curls weren't just hair to the public. They were a symbol of who they thought she should be, and instead of hiding or apologizing, she learned something vital from it, that you can't control public opinion, but you can control how you respond to it. That lesson, born from a haircut, shaped the fearless woman she is today. So when people now ask why she doesn't chase Hollywood's beauty trends, the answer's simple. She's already lived through the storm of trying to please everyone, and she's done with it. But Keri's story doesn't stop there, because now, her latest show is turning that same pressure into art.in The Diplomat. Keri Russell isn't just playing a U.S. ambassador, she's playing every woman who's ever been told she's too emotional, too messy, or too real. Her character, Kate Weiler, is sharp, sarcastic, and constantly fighting against people who underestimate her. Sound familiar? Keri admitted she loves that side of Kate. She called her cranky, rude, and delightful because for once, she doesn't have to smile her way through everything. She gets to be unapologetic, flawed, and completely herself. What's even better? The show doesn't shy away from poking fun at her public image. In one episode, Kate snaps at a Secret Service agent who's supposed to be her double, saying, "It's not like I don't wash it. I do. And I comb it." It's a style. The style is not looking like you spend hours doing your hair, because some people have more important things to do. It's the perfect wink to all the years people obsessed over Keri's hair. Instead of hiding from that old narrative, she's owning it, turning her so-called flaws into character strengths. Fans love it because it feels authentic. She's not pretending to be perfect or untouchable. She's showing that real power isn't about looking polished, it's about being comfortable in your own skin. And for Keri Russell, that honesty has become her trademark. But the deeper message behind The Diplomat goes beyond hair or beauty. It exposes the quiet double standards Hollywood still clings to. In Hollywood, aging isn't just natural, it's judged. When men get older, they're called distinguished. When women do, they're called brave. That's the quiet, cruel truth behind the industry's smiles. For decades, the message has been the same. Stay young. Stay perfect. Stay relevant. But Keri Russell is challenging that entire system just by being herself. At49, she's not trying to erase time, she's embracing it. She's showing that beauty doesn't fade with age, it evolves. Yet, the contrast remains impossible to ignore. Male actors her age are still cast as action heroes and romantic leads, while women are told their prime is behind them, even now. In 2025, the pressure for women to chase an illusion of youth hasn't gone away. It's just gotten more expensive, more normalized, and more disguised as self-care. Keri's words hit especially hard because they're not bitter, they're honest. She's not shaming anyone for their choices. She's simply saying, you don't have to change your face to stay beautiful, and in a culture obsessed with filters and fillers, that kind of truth feels revolutionary, because Keri isn't just rejecting Hollywood's double standards. She's rewriting what aging gracefully really means, not hiding it, not apologizing for it, just living it, unapologetically. In a time when every scroll, post, and headline tells us to look better, Keri Russell's words feel like a quiet revolution. She's not selling perfection. She's reminding people that authenticity still matters. Her stance isn't about rejecting beauty, it's about redefining it. Because the truth is, real beauty isn't found in filters or fillers. It's found in confidence, in character, in the courage to be real. And that's why her message hits so deeply right now. Hollywood thrives on illusion, but audiences are tired of pretending. They want honesty. They want faces that look human again. Keri's story is proof that grace and strength can outshine any wrinkle, any trend, any standard. By choosing to age naturally, she's not just defying an industry, she's inspiring a generation. Because in the end, time doesn't take away beauty. It reveals it.